It's time to say, welcome to Swindon. After months of waiting and itching with anticipation, you've finally arrived in the heart of where it all began, ready for an action-packed and fun-filled extravaganza dedicated to the Wiltshire Fab Four. If you have the inclination to venture forth in between the cornucopia of scheduled entertainment and whirlwind of socialising, why not explore this fascinating conurbation in the southwest of England? Here are a few suggestions for all you groovers to enhance your stay and experience the ultimate red brick dream. Swindon's railway heritage is highlighted by the ever-present cigar-chomping engineering legend Isambard Kingdom Brunel. A visit to the shopping centre and the old Brunel rooms, home to many an XTC concert back in ye olden days, bear the Brunel name. No mention of Daniel Gooch, though, the engineer who really built the railway backbone of this place. Oh, hold on a moment. A sculpture of him has just been carved this year in the GWR Park. Better late than never. Sauntering amongst the throng of shoppers, one can find the site of the old McIlroy's Ballroom and the Affair nightclub, which also accommodated early musical concerts. Meanwhile, the town hall provided much-needed rehearsal space for up-and-coming local popsters like our Pen Hill and Purton boys. Whilst on walkabout, one simply can't help but notice the David Murray John Tower, standing at 272 feet and named after the Swindon politician who campaigned for a modern landmark during post-war reconstruction. Completed in 1976, it stands proud on the skyline like an exuberant exclamation mark and is a striking tumescent turret to the town. A short stroll from the station is the Railway Village, an area of cottages built for the workers at the nearby Great Western Railway Works. At its hub is the now derelict Mechanics Institute, which served as a library, community centre and cottage hospital for the employees. Found in the mid-19th century for the purpose of disseminating useful knowledge and encouraging rational amusement, it was later used for XTC rehearsals. But this once-cherished space and Grade II listed building is now desperately in need of major renovation, so any millionaires amongst you willing to dish some dosh for its restoration could result in a most splendid location for the next convention. If you desire some retail therapy, part of the old Railway Works is now an enticing discount designer outlet for all your consumer needs and still has the famous factory hooter featured on the classic single, The Meeting Place. Alternatively, to feed your soul coal, the nearby Steam Museum is dedicated to the history of locomotive manufacturing, which is filled to the chuffing brim with engines and assorted paraphernalia connected to the glory days of train travel. Throughout one's meanderings, one will continue to stumble upon a smorgasbord of Swindon's colourful murals, brightening up the streets and alleys with a diverse mix of subject matter and styles. Swindon artist and Black Sea background illustrator Ken White painted many, including the now-lost Swindonians in Prospect Place, featuring local celebrities, including our own musical heroes. Only one of Ken's murals remains in the town, the Golden Lion Bridge near Fleming Way, originally painted 5 decades ago. For further art appreciation, why not seek out the 2 recent eye-catching additions to the town painted by artist Dana Baxter? The distinctive English settlement White Horse graphic in Crombie Street, sponsored by longtime XTC fan Gaz Barrett, and the equally arresting Drums and Wires mural located not far from the railway station are certainly worth a look. Before we head up the hill, there's just enough time to visit the iconic music shop Kempster's, where many a budding musician continues to call by, tune in, and hang out. You never know when you might need a new set of guitar strings after overzealous twanging. Once you've made the ascent up the hill, phew, you'll discover that the old town oozes charm and history in equal measure. Be prepared to confront another boarded-up derelict landmark, the Locarno Ballroom, where The Who and the Small Faces, amidst many other star performers, topped the bill. But fear not, arts fans. The Swindon Arts Centre in Devizes Road still flourishes, where our very own Messrs Chambers and Moulding graced the stage as TC and I in 2018. In the compact old town, you can discover many taverns and drinking establishments in which to quench your thirst. With plenty of choices available, you can partake in afternoon tea and coffee at one of the cafes alongside your convention cohorts whilst swapping gossip and collectible 45s. From there, you can take a relaxing amble around the Old Town Gardens, home to the 1930s Swindon Bowl used for outdoor performances. Enjoy the soothing ambience surrounded by flowers and foliage in the spirit of local Victorian nature writer Richard Jefferies, whose carved statue resides here. There's even an aviary for budgie and canary twitchers. Watch as my bird performs. If you have been bitten by the fresh air bug and can navigate your way around the magic roundabout, good luck with that, especially on a match day. Why not head out of town to the rolling hills of the Marlborough Downs where the historic Bridgeway lies. Hackpen Hill offers breathtaking vistas as you hike along the 5,000-year-old pathway to Barbary Castle, one of several Iron Age forts commanding the Downs. Further east, of course, is the White Horse and Uffington Castle, from which you can just discern the outline of Swindon some 13 miles away. Some of you may have already partaken in the scheduled omnibus excursion to this early Iron Age landmark. Indeed, a great deal has been crammed into this convention by your hard-working committee to ensure that you will have a truly unforgettable time. Remember, the many pleasures Swindon has to offer are within easy reach. If you explore beyond the nearby Museum of Computing, which is just around the corner for all your nostalgic boffin-based needs, you can find locations which inspired tunes galore from our favourite band. And you too can walk in the footsteps of Swindon's popular beat combo.